Well, you're never protected with your data being leaked anywhere unless it's really under your control. So, for instance, there's something we call in the law called the third-party doctrine,
Okay.
right? Which says that if you turn your information over to a third party, it could be a company, it could be any kind of organization that's not the government, that's not you. That information is now not as well protected by this country's privacy laws. So generally speaking, everybody enjoys a reasonable expectation of privacy. Your expectation of privacy is higher in certain areas, such as your home, lower in certain areas, such as the public. But when you turn that information over to a third party, you no longer have a reasonable expectation of privacy, which means that law enforcement, they don't need a warrant to access that information. This is becoming evident in situations like Amazon Echo. So if you own an Amazon Echo or a Google Home and you talk to your Google Home and you ask for restaurant reservations and things like that, anything you're sharing with them is sharing information with a third party. And once you've shared that information with a third party, law enforcement can access that information without a warrant. And that third party has to turn it over. But a lot of people don't realize that by engaging with an Amazon Alexa or posting something on Facebook or Instagram, etc., they are actually giving away information that they no longer have control over.
So one of the things that we are aiming to do is to consolidate the information in a physical manner, so in a physical enclave on the phone. That should give some protection, right? I'm not sending that out to the cloud. I'm not putting it up somewhere. Even if it's encrypted up there, it's still out of my direct control.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the safest ways is to have information in a physical, what I call a physical totem, right? So having information in a physical device that you have control over. It's better to have that encrypted, obviously, but just kind of keeping information on your own device is a huge step forward, right? So if it's not being stored in the cloud. The reason why people store information in the cloud is because it's convenient.
Of
right?
course,
so
yes.
if you can replicate that convenience and still have like accessibility and things like that on a personal device that you have, then it's like, the Fourth Amendment protects persons, places, things, right? So it becomes a thing that you are protecting in your pocket.